Welcome to episode 143 of the show with no name. I'm your humble host, Nick, and today we're going to continue exploring this giant cemetery out here in Spokane, Washington. I like to call this episode the Japanese Cemetery episode. This is part 9 of my documentation series on the Greenwood Memorial Terrace. Let's get into this. The Japanese community was received better than the Chinese community out here in the Spokane area. And this is one of 2 cemeteries they have out here at the Greenwood Memorial Terrace. The second cemetery they have out here we will get into at a later time. The cemetery that we will be exploring today is the older of the 2. There were some Japanese in Spokane in the late 1800s, but by the year 1910, there were more than 1,000 Japanese living in Spokane. Their numbers would decline during the Great Depression years, but they would rise again during World War II as families relocated to the Spokane area to avoid internment camps. Since Spokane at the time was outside of the boundary lines, the Japanese were able to come here and escape to freedom. To avoid the prejudice that the Chinese population in the area had faced, the Japanese made sure to include the word Japanese in English on their headstones to keep people from desecrating them. The first person I want to talk about today is Todagiru Muramatsu, and he was a Japanese businessman who immigrated here from Japan. He owned Oriental Baths and Laundry in downtown Chinatown here in Spokane. It was also known as Trent Alley at the time. He was born sometime in the year 1875 in Japan, and he would move to Spokane, Washington in 1906 at the age of 31 to start his laundry business. He was known to be a pretty easygoing guy, and he enjoyed an occasional drink, and he liked to read poetry. He died on April 7, 1918 in a train accident. He was struck by a freight train that broke his neck and both of his arms. His headstone here tells his life story from start to finish. His son carved it in his honor. It was written in kanji writing. I would also like to give a mention to Miss Sui Muramatsu. She was born sometime in 1871, and she was the first woman immigrant from Aichi-ken in 1890. She pioneered the silver fox industry, and she was a founding member of the Japanese Cemetery Association. She would pass away in 1962. If any of the viewers out there have any further information on anybody that is buried out in this cemetery, feel free to leave a comment below and we'll get in touch, because if I get enough information, I will come back to this cemetery to do a historical revisit episode. I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos. Thank you.